Hey guys, and welcome back to Cricket 19 Career Mode and back to this test series against New Zealand. We're down under in New Zealand, playing this at Wellington Park. If you haven't checked out the last episode, then go check it out. It's the start of the game, but got a scorecard on the screen now, as you can see. England bowled out New Zealand for 248. We did pick up 2 wickets. Then in our first innings, we didn't do too well. I think, yeah, as you can see, we top scored for us with 47. We were so close to getting a half century. It was a silly shot by me that got us out. But we're all out for 166. We're now in the second innings, and New Zealand are 71 for 4. So we've taken some good early wickets. But they do lead by 153 runs. We're only on day 2 though, so the pitch hasn't deteriorated too much. But we did get some success on the pitch in the first innings. So hopefully we can do that again. And I think kind of anything around 250 will be okay chasing. I think anything above that will be difficult. So let's just see if we can wrap up these wickets first before we start thinking about the chase. And we were able to get a wicket. So Nichols has gone there, which is good to see. The lead is now only 160. We can skittle them out relatively cheaply. Oh, did that carry? No, it didn't carry. It's on the off chance. It's hard to see sometimes. I think we are going to move to the other side of the wicket just because we caused some problems to work, particularly in the first innings. Oh, I get so excited when they show all 3 of their wickets. I just think just a little bit of uneven bounce and he's gone. Oh, and again, seems to be his favourite scoring place. Anything wide outside the off stump, Worker's just able to... Joe Root shaking his head, as I would expect him to be. We've given away a couple of boundaries. Ooh, it's picked up very quickly there by the man at gully. We put a third man in now, finally. Just have to make sure we don't bowl it too straight. Otherwise there's a big gap at fine leg now. Oh, we didn't catch that. How did they not catch that? There's a short leg in for that exact reason for balls like that, where the ball just kind of... That was a real shame. Can't believe the keeper or anyone didn't catch that. Oh, and there we go. There we go. The outside edge. Nearly got him last over. We do get him this over. Look at that. Bit of teleportation by folks, but not too bad. We've definitely seen a lot worse. And that brings Trent Boult to the crease. We've been bowling pretty consistently today, which we haven't really given away. We've given away... Oh, and speaking of bowling consistently, a beautiful ball to end the over there. We'll bring out some drinks there. I think the lead is nearing 250. Yeah, it's 238. So as I predicted, I think anything near 250 would be okay. Anything above that I think is going to be a bonus for New Zealand. It's going to be tough for us to chase. So here we come out again. 2 matches, an average of 62, so not bad at all. We only trail by 40, but let's have a look at the scoreboard. So we did getting them out for 180. So not bad at all. And then we made a very good start to our innings. So the top order has done very well from us. Keaton Jennings out for 36. Harry Finch still not out for 95. Joe Root getting a half century. And then Dowd also getting 28. And we've now come in, I think, with just 40 left to get. So hopefully, unlike last time, we can stick around. Last time we were in a similar position and we got ourselves out. So hopefully we can just stick around here, seal the win, see Finch get his century. and wrap up this series with a 2-0 win. Or thought about the run, but thought it was going to go wider than that fielder. Just didn't direct the ball enough, but saw a quick glimpse there of Harry Finch's wagon wheel. So saw some sixes in there as well. Trent Boult's looking very dead. So maybe he's bowled all nearly 8 of his overs in one go here, putting in some real effort, and it hasn't brought too much reward for him. I think he's only picked up 1 wicket. And Ish Sodhi, this coming around the wicket against me didn't work out well for him in the last game, so I'm not sure what he's thinking it will bring this time, but he's bowling miles outside the leg stump. So again, similar as I said in the first game, not sure what his plan is. They're obviously putting a fine leg this time, but yeah, when he's bowling there, it's just too easy to hit the boundaries. So Adam Milne's now back in. He looks pretty dead as well. It looks like he's the change for Trent Boult. Doesn't look like his rest has given him much energy back though, and we hit that ball beautifully square through the onside. Umpire very nicely moving out of the way there. We have lost Finch though, which is a bit of a shame. Oosh. Went to smack him there. It was good timing, but just wasn't the right shot. Probably could have hit the same shot as last time. Just tried something a little different. Just 19 left to get now. I'll be hoping to pick up as many of these 19 as possible. And there's another 4 to take that to 15 remaining. Sit behind square on the offside there. Nice shot. It's kind of strange. We haven't really been on the defensive in the either of these second innings. We've actually been able to come out and kind of enjoy ourselves, knowing that we're going to win the game, regardless of whether we pick up a big score or not. Obviously, last time we were able to get a half century. This time we won't be able to get a half century. Try to just work that one away through. And we do just trail by 13 now. So if I wanted to, I could finish it off in this over. But we'll just see whether the balls are there to be hit. Just a single. Thought about 2 to keep strike. But don't want to get myself run out. Worker now coming in as a spinner. So I haven't seen him really bowl this entire game. Well, trying a bit too hard there. That one straight down the ground. So I may go for a 6. And it has. It's just gone straight down the ground. Just kind of down onto one knee almost. And that's led to a change in the field. We will take a single just to put Billings on strike. Maybe the next time we skip through, we'll see the winning cutscene. No, we just trail by 2 here. Billings did lose his wicket, so Worker even picked up a wicket. For just trying to smash a 4 through the offside there. But no luck. I think Ben Folkes has picked up the runs here. And he has. So we win this kind of mini tournament here against New Zealand, 2-0. Lifting another trophy that looks quite strange. But it's great to see now. That's 2 kind of series we played in with England, and we've won both of them. We win by 5 wickets. And Bruno Townsend has got man of the match for his 5 wickets in the first innings and 2 in the second. I thought I had a good shout. Obviously, I got a high score for us in the in the first innings, and I picked up some wickets both in the first innings and the second innings. But you know what? We won. We're a team player. It's all about the England team. So a good way to end our first Test series abroad. So it looks like we've caught the eye for Warwickshire in the County Cup. I think we are going to just sign on the dotted line with them. We are going to decline being captain. Just want to be part of the team. We'll also... do we say yes to the one-day plate? I'd say yes to the one-day plate. And we will decline again being captain. So being called up again by Warwickshire. England's tour of South Africa is complete, so I don't think we were called up for that. Let's just have a look. England's tour of South Africa, yeah, the Test series. We were being considered, but obviously we didn't make the cut, which is a bit of a shame because obviously I thought we played pretty well in the games against New Zealand. But the Tigers, who we were part of, finished 6th, so not very good for them. The tour of South Africa is now complete, probably in a different format of the game. And looks like probably the T20 one is now finished. So here we go. It looks like we've caught the eye of the West Indies tour, so definitely going to accept that. We've got some more offers for the Caribbean Cricket Cup. Obviously, the one thing I wish they did have in this game is kind of like a salary, and we can kind of boost our salary by going to one of these teams, and they would offer us as well. But I'm going to decline. Just kind of don't really want to play T20. Well, you know what, actually? You know what? I'm going to say no. The one thing I haven't been able to break into is the England T20 side. And so maybe some T20 games will be good. We are going to accept being captain for the T20 just so we can put ourselves into open and make use of the power play. Tigers finished 2nd in the JLT Sheffield Shield, so fair play to them. And we've gone all the way now to what is March of 2024 for this 2-game Test series against Sri Lanka, which should be good. We then have some county games and then some one-day games during April and May. And then we've got a fun tour to the Caribbean, 1, 2, 3 Test tour to the West Indies. Oh no, it's not to the West Indies. West Indies are going to be touring us. So we've got one game at Edgbaston, the next at Headingley, and then the final at Lords. And then we've obviously got then we're probably going to be staying in the Caribbean because then we then have the start of the Caribbean Cup, and then back to some county cricket towards the end of the year. But we will see if there are any other England tours that we may be expected to join. So we've obviously part of the Sri Lanka Test series, part of the West Indies series, not part of the Australia's tour of England for the ODI series, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully we can, by playing in the one-day county cup, we can increase that. Obviously T20 we're a fair way off. I would expect that, although we're getting some attention against the Pakistan. But yeah, still no chance of the IPL, which is interesting. I think T20 is something that maybe I'll need to put a bit more focus on. I would want to play the one-day World Championship is something I definitely want to play. That's obviously the one-day World Cup. Obviously the T20 World Championship as well. That would be great. But yeah, it looks like we're kind of becoming an international regular here. Shame we missed out on that South Africa series. I thought we would have been a shoo-in for that series based on our performance in New Zealand. But hey, we'll come around again. And we have got another Test series here up against Sri Lanka, away in Sri Lanka. So that should be interesting. So I hope you guys tune in for the next episode where we'll be playing that game and continuing on the series. But hope you guys enjoyed this one anyway, and I'll catch you on another episode.